Good morning. It's Monday, January 29th, about 6 a.m. Central Time. Overnight, the precious metals are higher after Friday's consolidating session. You have April gold up $11 at 20.47. So February's not going to be the front month anymore. It's probably first notice day today, so all your systems and programs should have flipped over. Symbol is J. So April gold 20.47 up 11 bucks. You've got March silver up 26 cents, 23.13 and a half. The number to keep an eye on silver is 23.15 and a half. That was the high from January 25th. So if we take that out, really constructive on the charts. So then you look at copper, slightly unchanged, 385, and then you have platinum down 2.5 bucks at 918. Platinum had a really big recovery last week, got down to about 896. A lot of people came in, bought below that 900 level, and then sold out just above the 900 level. It seems to trade around those hold numbers for quite a while. So looking at some things here today. So we don't have any major economic data releases scheduled for today. The key economic data release this week is the employment cost index on Wednesday, the ISM manufacturing report on Thursday, employment report on Friday. Then you got the January FOMC meeting that's on Wednesday. So there will be a post-meeting statement at 1 o'clock Central Time. And you'll have Jerome Powell. He'll give out a press conference at 1:30. So only a 2.1% chance that the Fed cuts rates this week. So that's probably not going to happen. 48.6% chance that they do cut in March. Been watching that. There was even 50 basis point popped up on the CME Fed Watch tool. So that's something to watch as well. We got a lot of data. We had a lot of data come out just recently that was quite kind of supportive in both cases for them to cut rates and also leave rates unchanged. Inflation's been coming down, and the other economic data has been stronger. So the White House will really keep an eye on that consumer confidence report tomorrow. That's one that they monitor because of the fact that, you know, if the consumer is not losing confidence, then probably losing confidence in the current administration and things like that. So looking at the chart patterns here, again, on that silver market, I think silver looks really good. So you have this kind of, you had this movement up, and then you have this sideways consolidation, and now you have it poking out to the upside. And that's even with, you know, the dollar index pushing up. Dollar's up 16 right now, 103.39. I did see some recommendations to short the dollar index at 103.85. Stop at 104.75, and they were going to press it if it broke below 102.50. I think if we get below 102.50, you're going to see a risk-on environment across the board in many different commodities. So something to keep an eye on here. I think the economic data, it's mixed, but it also limits the upside. That December PCE data, 2.9% year over year, lowest since 2021. Back in 2022, we were at 4.9%, so significantly higher. Something that we are seeing is that, and gold, if you take the non-commercials, non-reportables, they are still kind of coming out of it. They got 195,000 about is the net position, net long. Took 15,000 off. Silver, 30,000. They took 10,000 off. Platinum's 14,000. They took 2,000 off. And copper, they're still got a big short position going on copper. So minus 27,000. And they added more shorts on, probably on that rally that we saw last week. So copper's up 2% since that People's Bank of China announced that 50 basis point reserve ratio cut. And I mean, China's really trying to stabilize their market, restore confidence. You do have a lot of mining downgrades when it comes to copper production, and then we should see a small supply shock in the coming months, and it's a really tight market. So like LME, I saw some targets. Goldman Sachs are saying like 10,000 on LME copper. It's trading right around 8,500. So that would be a pretty decent move up, in copper futures could probably go up into the 390s or even test, you know, 398. I don't know about getting over $4 quite yet. So those are just some observations here on the market. Bitcoin, I do think that had also that forged the bottom on the market, and it's continuing to push higher. I saw two big headlines out there that FTX, they had to hedge all of their cryptocurrencies while the liquidation process was going on. So they had significant short selling on the futures contracts to lock in those hedges, and those hedges are most likely complete. And then also financial advisors are still in the process of learning how to pitch this product to clients and incorporate it into their models. So until you get that and they're comfortable with it, then they'll start allocating. Then you'll really see that Bitcoin ETF take off, and then you should see Bitcoin futures trend higher. So again, those are just my thoughts. You got any questions, give me a call. I'll be on the Schwab Network at 3 days in a row on that. 7:15 a.m. Central Time. So if you catch that, that's great stuff. If you have any questions, give me a call, 312-858-7303. Remember, futures and option trading does involve risk of loss, may not be suitable to all investors. Good luck, good trading.